Burn, baby, burn, burn, baby. This is pretty fucking dangerous. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Hold on 1 minute. I got the gear all cleaned off with some good acetone. It's all disassembled. Got the parts laid out to where I think I can get them back together. I don't fucking know. You know what? We'll find out. Well, anyways. Didn't expect that. Anyways, as you see, I'm just burning off the acetone. I'm going to go ahead and try to grind it out and hope for the best. I mean, they are chowed up, but you could almost use it, but what I'm thinking is just a light grind on the top, get it all matching to their depth, and then basically put a weld along the top and file or grind it into that shape again to match the other gear. Now I know what you're thinking, well, that's pretty soft metal, right? The gear's supposed to be hard. Well, I only need it for the top, just to kind of help ease the gears together. I think all the stress is going to be towards the, deeper into the joint, because that's where we get the move. It moved. Remember that this didn't move. The other gear moved away from it under stress, and that's how we got the angle of how it was, tore up. If only those needle bearings didn't work their way in, right? It would have been fine. Okay, let's fuck it up. I have an assortment of files ready at my disposal. We'll see if I really am going to do it that way, but I'm thinking the air grinder. Fucking it up. I know it, I'm fucking it up. Yeah, I'm fucking it up. Here we are, boys. This is the final chapter. Well, grinding it into the shapes we want will be the final chapter, but I'm going to go ahead and weld it. Oh my god. Of course, I do not have a camera stand, so I can't film myself welding, but I'll be sure to show you how it looks. Oh fuck, that is so pretty. I don't know. This isn't going the way I thought. I got it. I'm going as quick as I can, and I got it on about a medium, pretty slow paced wire feed, but I'm still it's still falling. Getting a little avalanche deal. Just kind of going in there. And blah, 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 blah. I'm going to try grinding this up, and if it comes out okay, then I'll proceed, but if not, then I'll just spend I think it's 120. I found a used one. Now that's for the whole gears. They won't sell me just the shaft. I'm pretty sure I could buy this shaft from somebody for like $30. But nobody wants to sell me all the gears. I want the fucking gears. Oh god, that is fucking ugly. Oh my god, it takes forever. Shit, I've been grinding on this thing for like 10 minutes. And I still got like, what, 82 more to go? I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a 22 tooth or something, but fuck. Oh, fuck. I give up. I'll pay you the 120 bucks. I give up. Well, the shit showed up. I got the bearing. This is the needle bearing inner. This is the roller bearing on the outside. Basically a sealed bearing. That's how you see it. And then this is supposed to go behind that first to stop any fluid from leaking out, of course. But like I said, I mean, hey, if a little bit of fluid's coming out, that's a good thing because it's going on the chain, and the chain needs a little fluid because you got to keep that shit lubed. I'm going to go ahead and try to insert it without cooling it first and heating this. I'm just going to see how it goes in. I mean, if it don't go in very well, then we'll do like we did in the Yamaha Kodiak and get a wire wheel brush and just eat this out till it falls in because I ain't got time. Fucking put that in the freezer and waste my propane on heating that up. Well, that idea failed. It got about that far in with some good taps, and now I'm stuck. So I've got to heat up the case and then go ahead and finish pile driving her in with that socket and that there mallet. Oh, success! Got it seated in there nice. The clip should go in, but remember, it's broken, remember? Well, not to worry, because I really wanted to get that in first, then JB weld it. First put the clip, well, I guess JB weld it, kind of sandwich the clip in there, and then I'm going to go ahead and put some clamps to hold that to dry. When it's dry, I'm going to sand off what's left over, and everything should kind of work, because, you know, it's only the middle that spins here, not this outer plastic. So if any gets on that, fuck it. Well, nobody will really know, because also the sprocket goes over all this. So if I want to be messy, I'll be fucking messy. And just the back part, I gotta flip it over. We can put the gasket in, and then the needle bearing fucking roller, and then the shaft, which is still in the mail. Don't worry, get the hard part done first, and then we're ready to go. Got it in this jig, and we're just gonna let it sit overnight and let that son of a bitch set up, because it's gotta look just like brand new for them Craigslist motherfuckers. They're gonna come in here and be like, "God damn, you're gonna sell that quad that cheap? Fuck, I'll give it to you, but here, give mother thing." Got the gears from a supplier. It was $120. I had to go ahead and fork it over, and shipping was like $30. That was to get it here, I guess, on time. I don't know. I wouldn't really have a time limit, but he charged me $30 for express shipping. Also, starting to put this together. Got to put the main one in here. My camera skills again. But my JB weld failed, as you see. I don't know if it's because of the temperature out here. It's still in the 20s, in the teens, and it just didn't take. I had that fucker. God damn my camera skills. I had this son of a bitch in the vise for shit, I don't know. Where am I going? About 4 days, and it's still just, I don't know, maybe this stuff's bad. But I got the black dick gasket maker stuff. Gonna go ahead and put it all together. Shouldn't take me too long. Got everything put together so far. Got the case on, putting in the bolts, next the chain. Right now the only issue I'm running into is trying to get the sprocket on. The chain, of course, is not giving, and something to do with the suspension maybe, so I'm going to lower it back down to ground, see if doing some squats with it will get it to hook on there. Also, the shifter, I don't know what's neutral and what's forward and reverse yet, and I just kind of put it on there, but it won't move either way right now. Maybe that way, kind of, but I want to get the sprocket on there so that I can rock it back and forth. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on the ground. I don't know. What else is there to do? I can't fucking turn this by hand. That's a stiff dick. Well, we got another issue, and that is my broken piece. Right at the top there, you see this little flange hanging out off of that case. Well, the chain going the right way, forward, wouldn't touch it. It would just scrape against it. But if it was going backwards, it's going to grab it and tear the shit out of it. So I got myself a nice chisel here. And we're going to go ahead and just chop it off. There. Let's break it right out of the way. And now I don't think it'll ever grab that. And if it does, fuck it. So that should be okay. Jesus Christ, if it isn't one thing after another. Look at this. I want to take the chain off to kind of help out. Is that normal? For that a fair amount of play in that piece of shit? I mean, is that normal? I've never really kind of paid attention to the back sprockets on a quad. You know, I don't think that's normal. That's a lot of fucking play. You know, we're going to let it go. But I'm going to have to investigate and see. I don't know if that's even normal. So I took the sprocket back off. I had it on. I was rocking it back and forth. In fact, you'll see later here, I'll show you guys after I get it back on. It is way too tight. I'm going to have to find a way to loosen that rear end and bring it closer, because it is so fucking tight on there. I bet you that's how it broke that. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, you could play a song on there. It's like bing, 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 bing. Okay, it's tight. Now, the other issue I'm running into is the case. if all these bolts are finger tight, I can shift. I can't fucking get the cam to move off the selector here. And the second I put any torque to those, if I start to tighten them, it won't shift. And I'm thinking that it's inside the case. It's like a cut here too much on the little collars, the sleeve parts where you slide them in and then it holds them. You know, you see these little indents. This for like bearings there, but this one here is like one of them. And inside they have a little shaft collar or whatever deal. It comes out. So I'm thinking since it's aluminum, I'll grind it closer to the case. Maybe it's squishing, it's sandwiching it. The one they sent me, maybe it's too big. So I'm going to go ahead and take it apart. This will be like the 5th time, which it feels like because I've been loosening and putting them back together. And see if that's the issue. I'm going to grind a lot of material out of that case. Here's what I meant by them little pockets, those little collars that this shit slides in. The little shafts slide into these, and these are kind of out a little bit. I feel like this might be the issue of where we're getting bound up. I don't think that one's an issue on the shifter. That is where the lever goes. If you look in here, this is the shifting lever, and there's the cam. I think it's somewhere in, it might be that, but it feels more like it's this one, not wanting to rotate. This doesn't really matter because all we are doing is sliding this up and down on that, unless it's bound in there where it's squishing it so much it's actually making it do like my dick all curved. But I highly doubt that. That's very strong, and it's okay. This is the new gear assembly they sent me, and I don't think even this goes into a bearing. I don't even think that's an issue. I think that's fine. In fact, I just happened to see that we still have a washer just hanging there, so I'll have to take it off. There it is, and put it on the shaft again. But I don't think that's an issue because all these turn pretty nice. They all do what they got to do. So I'm thinking it's so I'm going to take this out of the case and chop that down a bit and maybe grind that one down a bit and try it one more time. Put it together, and before I lower it all back in like I did and then found out it doesn't work, I'm going to keep it like that, tighten it up. If it don't shift, take it apart again and then find out. The part that's killing me the most is using all this goop hockey, you know, not made of money. Damn hard! I said you're pushing too hard. You're pushing too hard. Okay, so look at this. I got a little sander type grinder thing. I don't even know what it is. I just had it in my drawer. Had it for a while. Looks like it's a pretty timid grit. I'd have to guess somewhere along the lines of 800. You know, it's very, very timid, but we're gonna try it on this. It's nice and flat. Whoa! It seems to be working. Very hard to hold on to. Oh yeah, it's taking down the material just fine. I'm going to go ahead and do that to that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and then just those two. And then maybe inside the other case. I'll get back to you. Just a little update here showing you that yes, I did grind down. Yes, I tore off a shit ton. I didn't mic it out, but I did do it. Moving on to the next case. I'm going to go ahead and spray some brake cleaner on this one. Get her flushed out. I ground the piss out of those things. And I just got to clean them out. But I found the shifter neutral indicator. It's right there. That little button. See my fingers. My fucking fingers, right? Oh god, yeah. See my finger? It's right there. The cam must have a little dick on it that touches that. I wasn't getting the neutral light. Maybe I was too far away. Success. It actually works. I got the handle on here half-assedly to show you, but there's reverse, neutral, and forward. It actually shifts now. I have no idea why the cam decided to get all fucked up in there, because the case is the original case. It's the original cam, original shift fork, original everything you can think of except for the goddamn gears. So why it decided to do that, I don't know. I'm not even going to question it. I fixed it. It's done. I'm going to go ahead and put it together the rest of the way. Fix that chain tightening issue. It's too tight. Obviously, I got to get it looser. Looser like a fucking pussy. And put it together. Wash it up. Put it for sale. Well, we're to the part now where I got to get the chain on. And as you remember, that son of a bitch here really got some good play to it. I believe that. Maybe. Oh wait, yeah, that, and there's two bolt type nut things in there. Getting you guys in there for a closer look. So as you see, I think if I loosen that, and it looks like somebody's already fucked with it to tighten it. And as you see, they've kind of rounded off that. There's another one on the other side too. And I think if I go ahead and I loosen those up, I should be able to kind of like rotate, swing this in closer, and that should relieve the pressure off that case. God, that was just a lot of binding. I think that's what destroyed the needle bearings in the first place, was he just had this way too tight, or it came that tight. I don't know. I mean, it might not have been his fault. I'm about to fix it though. Look at that. There's even instructions on how much you should have it tensioned, because it could cause damage, you dumb fucker. It did work. I've got it loose to where it's supposed to be. Got some play in it. You know, not a terrible amount, but enough that it's not going to be yarding on that shaft the entire time. So, next thing is putting the plastics back on and taking it for a drive. Test drive. Take one. got another buggy. Whee! Holy shit! God damn, these quads are bouncier as fuck out here. Oh yeah, baby, one-handed, riding it fucking. Holy shit! Let's go! Yeah, go on now. That was good enough for me. I'll take it. Burn in hell, you piece of shit! Burn in hell! Go back to where you came from! Get behind me, Satan! Behind me, I say! This one's going on offer up.